BMT is a program that introduces civilians into the basics of soldiering skills. It also states the start of national service. Morning, this is Joshua from EJC Alumni Team. How's your BMT preparation going? If you still feel a bit unsure, don't worry, because EJC Alumni is here to help. We have interviewed 5 peers of you from School 1 to 5 who enlisted in January and just POP'd. As recruits who have just gone through BMT, they have the down-on-the-ground experience of BMT and can share with you their perspectives about it. Without further ado, we begin now.
I think generally BMT is quite fun but tough. So you should expect yourself to be pushed both mentally and physically, but the training will be very progressive, so you don't have to worry that you'll get a culture shock. The training will ramp up slowly and they'll ensure that you have enough preparation before making it harder.
I think for BMT you can honestly expect the unexpected, because it will be very uncomfortable for many of you. Like especially if you lead very comfortable lives at home, you'll realize that BMT is not as comfortable as you are at home, right? You can expect to get tekan by your commanders. You can expect a lot of dirt. The bunk isn't really that clean as well. You can expect to be uncomfortable, and I think you do.
Generally, what to expect for BMT? Though I believe that each individual's BMT experience will differ greatly depending on their vocation or posting, I think what will be true for all is that you will undergo regimentation, physical trainings that will really toughen you and shape you into becoming a better person. And I think it'll be a very fun time as long as you go in with an open mind and be willing to take that step out of your comfort zone and grow as an individual.
Okay, so what you can expect a lot of regimentation and you have to ask permission for everything.
So what can you expect? After all, we don't get the full 9 weeks of BMT like they go with Zoo. We do have 4 weeks of BMT, although it is toned down a lot. What about the other 5 weeks? Instead of going through more BMT, we go through what we call a vocational phase, in which we get our vocations far earlier than they go with Zoo, and we get to learn more about the vocation during those 5 weeks. For example, vocations will include medics, intelligence, cyber defense, ASA, SA, transport operators.
I won't say you would need to survive BMT per se. BMT can get tough, but there's always your section mates that can help to motivate you, and knowing that we're all going through this together makes things seem more manageable.
I think for BMT, in order to survive through it, you need to make sure that you're of a certain level of physical fitness, because there's going to be quite many things that require that can be quite physically taxing on you. So like example, you have regular IPT tests. You also have to honestly march with your field bag, which is very heavy. So just boost up your physical fitness and make sure you don't take anything personally in BMT, because if commanders start shouting vulgarities at you, just know that it isn't personal and it's just something that everybody goes through.
In order to survive BMT, I think what's very important is, as previously mentioned, to go in with an open mind, to be prepared to meet different people from very different backgrounds, and to really be excited to learn from their experiences as well as share your own. Honestly, that's how I survived my BMT. I think my bunkmates really made the times there a lot more fun, a lot more enjoyable, and the people there will be the main motivating factor to you wanting to survive BMT.
Some advice, bring wet wipes, cause you need to wipe down everything's dirty, and then you need to make your area clean. So stand by area, stand by bed and stuff.
Okay, honestly, confinement is not very tough, but it can be a bit sian when you realize that you're being stuck for about 14 to 16 days, depending on when you enlist. But don't count the days. Just try to enjoy every day with your section mates, and before you know it, it'll be over.
So confinement, honestly, to many of us can seem quite sian lah, because it can be 14, 15 days that you can't go home. At the start you probably feel fine the first few days, but I think once you reach the 1 week mark, you start feeling really homesick, because you've never really been away from home for so long and in an environment that you don't really like. But I think all you gotta do is just keep your moods up, try to talk to your friends and try to have fun with what you're doing even if it doesn't seem that fun. So just try to enjoy every second that you are in, and I think time will pass faster, and before you know it, you'll be your first workout.
Honestly, confinement is not fun. It really sucks. The first 18 days, being stuck away from home, it will really be it'll take quite a toll on you. However, again, with your bunk mates, with your platoon mates, you'll have those fun times that will really get you through it. And I think as long as you stay motivated, have the end goal in sight, you'll be able to get through it.
And then during confinement, just relax and spend time with your bunk mates. You can play ML, play Brawl Stars. These are NS bonding games.
Now, onto the topic of confinement. Much like everyone else, I was just about as scared as you were about being away from a comfy little bed and stuck in a bunk with 23 other complete strangers who you've probably never met before. And yeah, now it's scary at first. After all, you're away from your family for over a week at a time. However, one of the best things you can do, just give your family members a call every night, maybe a close friend every now and then. Just call them, tell them about your day. It might be boring, but it's better than nothing. Maybe not every day, but maybe once every 2, maybe 3 days. And yeah, eventually you just get used to it.
Okay, some things to pack. Definitely bring Febreze, because sometimes you don't want to wash your own clothes, and sometimes it's not dirty enough to wash, so you can just Febreze it. Also bring enough power bank. So for the first confinement week, you will get quite a bit of admin time, so you can use your phones quite a bit. So bring enough power bank. You're not allowed to use the wall plugs. Yeah.
I think you can just follow the packing list that is given in the letter, but some additional things that you may want to bring include some light snacks. Don't bring potato chips or popcorn because the commanders will probably take them and throw them away. But I think you can bring simple things like biscuits. Yeah, I think biscuits will be really helpful because they only allow you to bring in dry food. So biscuits will also keep you from feeling hungry, especially if dinner is at 4:30 PM. Yeah, and some additional things that you may want to bring in include wet wipes, so facial wipes, deodorant, body wipes, in case you don't really have the time to shower at times. And you might also want to bring in some Febreze in case you don't want to wash your clothes every day. And in order to, save your bunkmate's nose, you may want to bring in some Febreze to make sure that your body odor doesn't cloud the room too much.
Some things to pack for better experience would be definitely food and snacks. Most schools allow healthier choice items such as biscuits or Milo powder, and they really will boost morale when the going gets tough. And I recommend you bring a lot as well so you can share them with your bunkmates. In addition, Febreze. Febreze is the #1 savior when you are very smelly and you don't have time to wash your clothes. So bring a lot of Febreze so it will really make the everyday to-day life more comfortable.
You should bring extra a lot of stuff, extra tiny ziploc bags, extra pens, extra markers, right? Cause you don't know what you need to bring, what you need to pack, what you need to use, what you need to leave it out and not touch. So just bring extra if you're not sure. It's okay, you have a lot of space to store your stuff. Yeah.
So for those 4 weeks, get a really good power bank. 60,000 mAh should be more than enough. At the same time, bring some games. It's not just a lot. After all, you can bring in maybe a portable Monopoly set, or maybe Uno cards, just to play around with your bunkmates and get to know each other better.
Since we're all forced to serve NS, right? Why not just embrace this new experience? It'll be very fun. It'll be tough, but it'll be very fun. And it's one of the most memorable things that can happen in your life, once in a lifetime experience.
If I can tell you one encouraging thing about BMT is that even though it sucks, it's just 8 to 9 weeks. So just try your best to survive through it. Really, these 8 to 9 weeks will really just fly past in the blink of an eye. So don't worry too much about it. Just make sure that you go in there with a roughly positive attitude, and don't take anything too personally. Even if you get tekan sessions or you get vulgarities thrown at you, just try to take it, laugh it off. And I'm sure these 8 to 9 weeks will pass by very quickly for you. And life is always better after BMT, I think. So.
Yeah, just enjoy your time. You're stuck there anyways. So what are you gonna do? So you can like use the time and like think what you want to do in your like, future and stuff, and just relax, make friends.
To sum off, just have fun. Trust me, BMT to you might be extremely stressful, challenging, physically demanding. Well, not really for us PC9s and maybe E9s, but it's still quite the experience to have in your lifetime. Make very good memories with all the friends you get to make along the way, and well, I'll let the next clip play and show you how bonded we are even after just this trip.